not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case.
Well, what are we waiting for?
First of all, congratulations on showcasing 007 First of Light. How does it feel for you guys and the team to actually now showcasing the game?
No, honestly, it's great. It's super fantastic. We've been hard at work, the entire team, pouring everything into this heart and soul. It's been such a great opportunity for us to work on this. I mean, we really see this as a reimagined origin story of James Bond. So we get to tell something new, something that people haven't seen before, haven't experienced. So you get to meet James Bond when he's young, not even in MI6 yet. Not even having his 00 status yet, and you go on this journey with him as he earns his number, and we couldn't be more excited to bring this to the world.
You chosen to portray a younger James Bond. Why did you guys decide to go on that direction, and what kind of opportunities did that open for you guys, and how much freedom of creativity do you guys have?
No, that's a good one. I mean, I think for us, from the very beginning, we knew we wanted to tell something original. We didn't want to just have a retelling of a previous media or a previous film or anything like that. And making that decision to take him back means that you as the player and him as the character, you get to go on this journey together. There's this real sense of progression into the narrative, but it also flows into the gameplay. It really opens a lot of opportunities for us to have fun and to take people through this narrative adventure. I mean, at the core, the game is a third-person, standalone, story-driven action-adventure game, and what that allows us is that from the get-go, we take players through this journey. Sometimes, to drive the story forward. There's a sense of cinematic epicness that you would expect from this, right? So we take things perhaps a little bit more linear. These are where, if you haven't seen have you seen yet? Okay, fantastic. So you know that there's these moments of these spectacular moments where we put you on a bit of a path, drive the story forward, drive the action and the gameplay, have that forward momentum, and then other times where we open it up a little bit, and that's where you really get to lean into the creative approach. So with him being young, you going on this journey with him, learning the ropes, what does it mean to be a 00 agent, going through that recruit program with those around you. It just really brought a lot of opportunity for us to explore that space and to let you feel that journey of earning the number together as he does.
So far that I know, that's all the previous Bond titles have always used the likeness of the current Bond actor, but not this time. How did that happen, and how did you get the license for it, and the approval of the MGM and the Broccoli family?
Yes, no, exactly. As I mentioned before, we didn't want to do just a retelling or a game based on a film, and with that reimagined origin story also means there was a lot of creative freedom that we could take to reimagine what Bond is himself. So perhaps as you're playing through it, you might have personal feelings or connections from this or that or what, but our team really set out to make something unique, to make it a unique character. When it comes to the approvals of our licensors, well, that's basically a part of where I'm from as licensing producer. We have a really great collaboration with our partners. Everything that's going into the game, they get to review, they get to feedback on and approve. So it's a great collaboration back and forth. With that also brings the territory that we gained access to previous consultants that have been working on this franchise. So everything is really going through the eye of quality that you would expect to see here when it comes to the characters, the design, the art direction, everything, to make sure that we usher in this new chapter for Bond in the gaming space, and really get to create that blockbuster video game that people come to expect.
So for you personally, how is it to actually work with the Bond franchise and collaborate with MGM?
It's fantastic. No, it's really good. We have great partners. There's a really good collaboration, a real sense of everybody wanting wanting the best for this, and can see the quality coming forward. That short glimpse of the demo that you saw yesterday, that's just one example, one mission, one location out of an entire story that we're telling, and everybody is for sure together. I mean, the filmmakers are aware of us, but we are still separate, telling our own story, our own adventure, and it's very exciting to see it come to life.
So Intervju is very best known for the Hitman series. So how much has the Hitman series influenced First Light, and how much have you tried to separate those two titles?
That's a good one. I mean, absolutely. We have over 25 years of experience in the agent fantasy, right? You're mentioning Hitman. If you look at it, but Hitman is a slower paced, more methodical, approach to how you plan certain things out. And it's a lot more self-reliant in certain aspects. When it comes to 007 First Light, we wanted it to be a balanced and fun experience that always keeps, driving the story forward, having a lot of forward momentum. So you saw, for example, in the demo yesterday, he can rely on his stealth. He can use his guile and bluff his way past such situations, infiltrate, with climbing through the window and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of creative freedom and this creative approach that we still offer players. But when things do escalate, and especially when it comes to how we grant you your license to kill, is when the enemy meets you with that intent, that and things escalate that way, you receive it, you reciprocate, in kind that force. But when that happens, if you're like a really focused on stealth player, you shouldn't feel like okay, now I need to start again and try again. No, we really focus on making it fun. You have a lot of gadgets at your disposal, so as you're going in combat, you can very quickly fire off the best gadget in the moment, depending on the loadout you've chosen, and as you're firing your gun. A great example, something I really love is, let's say you're shooting, suddenly you're out of ammo. Perhaps normally you just drop the gun, but no, use the gun as a weapon itself. Throw it at the guy, disarm him, rush in, take his gun, keep fighting. So a lot of that's what I'm saying. Like, forward momentum is a big thing for us, because that's Bond. He improvises, he acts in the moment, and that's what makes him him. That's what makes him special.
You mentioned that this is a cinematic experience, but could you elaborate if it's more about the gameplay, the storytelling, or the presentation, or is it just a mix of everything?
I think it's very much a mix of everything, but the story we want to tell is a pretty unique and special one. I think we have a really great writers team back home. The entire team, everybody pouring their heart into this is really doing a fantastic job. But the story we get to tell is a contemporary, original, reimagined story. So we look at where we want to take the narrative, in combination with what fun gameplay fits this. What is the best location to bring this to life? Because as Bond, you expect to go to these fantastical places that us as mere mortals can't really get into. For gaming itself, there's a unique element where when it comes to films, you might be limited to where you can go and shoot and bring a film crew and so on. But in the gaming space, we don't have that limitation. We can take you to the most dangerous areas and the most exotic locations that are perhaps unreachable, and players get to experience that firsthand and be Bond their way as they go through it.
So, last question. Who? So, okay, let's try without revealing to anything. What can you give us about insight of what type of settings and missions and areas you can expect from First Light?
I think what you would come to expect from a globe-trotting adventure that Bond is quite known to. I think as he moves around the world, he's gonna collect a few stamps in his passport, so to speak. So it really differs. Some missions are gonna be larger. Some missions going to be a bit smaller. It's all about what is the story we want to tell in that moment. But we're going to take you on a journey. You're going to meet a bunch of exciting, well-rounded characters, people that are going to speak into his life and help him become who he needs to become. It's going to be a fantastic ride, and I can't wait for you to play it for yourself.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're very welcome.